How are you? What's up, guys? Usually come back again. Okay. So this morning I just landed 8 kilo. Yeah. So right now I'm still wearing this kind of shirts. It's okay. It's a little bit stinky. So what's up? How are you guys? Recently, we Japan opened our domestic flight. So we have a lot of tourists, who come from Tokyo and then they stay here in Okinawa and hang out, go drink, shopping, blah blah blah. But the issues come back again that in Tokyo we have the new cases about the COVID-19. It's 100 to the 150. So that's a little bit scared, and that is definitely the second wave. So maybe Okinawa again we maybe cross the border, although we don't have any border, but maybe we restrict domestic flights, or maybe we just ask people not come here. Who knows? This COVID-19 is continuously giving us very anxiety and fear and disappointed. So hope you guys fine. Okay, so today's I gonna talk about the tax rate in Japan, right? So tax in Japan. So it's very of course now I'm set up my own company, and before I did this, now I know a lot about the tax system in Japan, although I did not know what exactly the tax ratio when I was working at the company. So luckily now I do my business by myself, start up my own company. So now I know a little bit about this complicated tax system in Japan. But today I'm gonna talk about very roughly. Okay, so tax in Japan is very easy. We have two kinds of tax system. One is for the company. Okay, so when you start a company, you have to pay the tax, of course. Once you make a profit, you have to pay the tax. If you don't make any profit, you don't have to pay tax. But it's like a minimum. It's minimum it's about 150,000 yen. So it's equivalent to 10,000 US dollar. Yeah, 10,000. So 1K. If you have negative profit. But if you do have the profit, you have to pay around 30%. 30% of tax you have to pay. 30% you have the tax you have to pay. But see this one. So more than 30%. More than 30%. What is the more than? What is the meaning of that? So you of course you have the company. So you're CEO. So you have to pay the tax. So which comes from your company profit, right? So if you make $100 in a profit, then you have to pay $30 for the tax. So leftover is $70. Okay? But we have another tax that's called the personal tax. Of course, obviously, every country does have the company tax, also the personal tax. So this personal tax is a little bit higher because that corroborated with how much you earn. So if you earn a lot, of course, you have to pay a lot. That's easy. So this tax, the Japanese tax system is actually very likely to the America, right? So you earn a lot, you make a lot profit, then you have to a lot. Thank you. So if you don't make a lot, of course you pay less. But if you make a lot, you pay more tax, right? So the problem is about that if you have to you just say you set up the company and your job is amazing. So your company itself also make a profit. Then your CEO. That's so you also earn a lot of the salary from the company, but then you also have to pay your personal tax. So this personal tax is also about around 30%. Alright? So imagine that you have the company, right? The company also have to pay the 30% of the tax. And also your personal tax also have to pay 30%. Mix up 60%. Alright? Yeah, so it depends on. So that's why a lot of company that they try to deduce the amount of the profit. So what they do? Ding! So answer is they make a lot of company, right? So we call the holdings. It's like a group, right? So just say like yeah, me too. I have own company, and also my wife also have own company, and also my parents also have their company. So like we can like collaborate, we can help each other. So like, oh, maybe this year I make a little bit like a profit than I expected, then I have to control, make some balance, then like try to push down the profit, then I try to push up my wife's profit or my parents' profit. So somehow we do that, these kind of things. I think every country, everyone, I think to do that, these kind of things. Or maybe someone like try to make the company at the outside of Japan, like Singapore, Shanghai or wherever. So like Google, they set up their headquarters at not in the US, like outside the US, try to escape from the high tax from the US, right? So everyone do that. So so in short, today's conclusion is like in Japan, if you have the company and you're CEO, you have to pay around 30% tax. All right. So see you next video. Bye. Ciao ciao.